Shelby? Shelby.
I am so sorry. I was throwing a fast one and it got away.
Do you feel okay?
I think so.
Well, just to make sure, let me run you down to the hospital.
No, I'm okay. Ugh. No, I'm not so okay.
We'll call your grandfather from the car.
Oh, good idea. So why do they yell heads up? Heads down seems more to the point.
Wayne, I'm gonna need you to come too. After we drop off Shelby, I want to talk to you and your parents at the station.
All right, everybody, back to positions. Moody, you stay loose. Looks like he might be pitching tomorrow.
What with you being karate to death and me being beaned, this is turning out to be a dangerous case.
Maybe the hospital can give us like a 2-for-1.
And things have gotten worse. That's Uncle Phil and Aunt Kathy.
Looks like they're charging him. Detective...
Hey, good to see you up and about.
The doctor said I'd just have a headache for a while.
Well, no more hard thinking then.
What's going on with Wayne?
I won't tell you, Shelby.
But how could you arrest him? He had a solid alibi.
What alibi? A good friend on a couch? Besides, some new evidence has turned up.
What kind of evidence?
Shelby, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. You're his friend. It's a conflict of interest. End of story. Now, get some rest.
Well, what did he say?
There's some new evidence. I guess it implicates Wayne, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. That scholarship is pretty important to him, isn't it? Maybe if we're quiet. All clear. If Detective Heinlein hears us, we're toast. They were stolen from a hunting lodge.
Grand Theft Auto.
How about a little focus?
I didn't exactly ask to be doing this, you know.
Well, we are doing this, so let's do it fast. Okay, let's look in the logbook. The new evidence is a videotape.
Cool movies.
What kind of a video?
That's all it says. Security camera, Bank of Coco. That was close.
Can we go now?
Not until we see the tape.
Dad, how do we do that?
He's right. There's no way we can take it home. But if there's one thing we always have at the police station, it's a stolen TV.
Was that the guy reflected in the window?
Looks like the bank security camera sees the whole street.
Number 11. Could be a 12.
I know what you're thinking, but it's not Wayne. He didn't do it.
You saw the videotape.
What about it?
His jersey.
What about Paul? He was at Wayne's house. He could have put on the jersey when Wayne was asleep.
I thought about that, but Paul's right-handed, and the person on the video was left-handed.
So you think it's Wayne too?
No. I'm just looking at the facts.
Cindy, I think you may need to just consider the possibility that I have nothing constructive to say.
Look, just because the videotape proves it's not Paul doesn't mean it can't be Bob or Kendra. Okay? I can't believe I sneaked out of my house.
I can't believe I'm out this late. In the backseat of a car. Alone.
I appreciate it, guys. Sincerely. She told me she was always up late at night.
That doesn't mean she's going out. It's already 12:15 and we've been here an hour and a half.
Bingo.
Let's follow her.
What is she, an artist or an Olympic sprinter?
Maybe she saw us. Maybe she's trying to lose us.
So she's doing a good job. not so sure about
Well,
this.
we outnumber her. What can she do?
You spray paint us. Seriously, that stuff's permanent.
What? We lost her.
Then we'll have to find her.
Aren't you coming?
And I wasn't planning on it, no.
Fine, then we'll just leave you out here, all alone.
I really need to find just a safer group of friends.
You have to admit this is pretty suspicious.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that she's the one who set Wayne up.
I was sure she came down here.
We better get going, it's late.
What are you doing here?
Us? Well, we were just...
Out for a walk.
In a dark alley.
What about you? Why are you here?
Yeah.
I'm the night watchman for the building. It pays the rent. And what about you? First you're at my studio and now you're here?
Talk about coincidence.
Well, you can explain that to the police. I just called them.
Look at the time! We better get going!
Don't tell the cops we said.
Good morning, Grandpa.
Good morning, Shelby. Boy, you look tired. Sleepless night?
Oh, I stayed up watching a Sherlock Holmes movie in my room.
Ah, yes, so did I. You figure out who did it?
Not at first, but, you know, eventually it all came together.
Oh, yes. I liked the part with the sword fight.
Me too! That was great!
There was no sword fight.
Well,
You be careful now. The next word you say may be the most important. As a matter of fact, maybe you could figure out the right words to say as you wash all the windows.
but today's the big baseball game.
Good thing you're getting an early start.
Yeah, we'd help and all, but your grandfather said we shouldn't, so.
That's okay. I deserve it.
But you did it for me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I couldn't clear Wayne.
I cannot believe this is happening and we can't do anything about it.
We still got, 45 minutes before the game.
You mean all I have to do is finish the windows and solve the mystery in 45 minutes?
Seeing you were worried.
You know, I called the place where Kendra worked and she was there that night.
And I wanted to check out Bob again before the game, but then this window thing came up.
And Paul is still right-handed.
Yeah, leaving us with no evidence against anyone.
Except Wayne.
Who we know couldn't have done it. What's the matter, Grandpa?
I have tried this key 1,000 times. It doesn't work. I give up.
You can't give up.
Yeah, maybe you're, focusing on the obvious. Wait a second. This key. The part you hold, it's so different.
I love this guy. How did you do it? Let me...
Great. Hey, Cindy, could you hand me those paper towels by your right hand?
Where?
No, your right hand.
This is my right hand.
Grandpa was looking at it all backward. So were we. Come on, we've got to get to the game.
Good job. Let's go. Good job,
All right, guys, let's take the field. Big day! Big day!
When you go out there, make sure you pitch inside to Vincent.
You know what's really great that you'd still help after what happened.
I do want the team to win this. All right, go get him.
All right.
Has Coach Kroom turned in the lineup yet?
No, why?
Where is he?
He's over there.
Shelby!
Great, and Detective Heinlein got here just in time. You've got to let Wayne pitch.
I'd love to, but he broke the law. He's ineligible.
But he didn't break the law,
He couldn't have.
because Wayne's left-handed.
We thought we had evidence that the vandal was left-handed.
Right, the videotape. If there was a videotape, which I couldn't possibly have seen.
He was there too?
Kinda.
That's very disappointing.
Yes, but why focus on that now? The important thing is the graffiti artist is a reflection in the window.
It's just like a mirror. We didn't notice because the number 11 is the same backwards and forwards, so is the logo.
So that means the graffiti artist was a righty.
Yup. It couldn't have been Bob. He wrote his phone number with his left hand. And Kendra is left-handed too. Remember how she held her flashlight? So there's only one person who could have done it. it's Paul.
Moody! Get over here!
He'll probably have a cut on his leg. After Wayne went to sleep, Paul must have taken his jersey and hat. He framed you.
Could you do this? No one gets to see me pitch. I mean, it's not fair. Just once I wanted to be a star.
Well, Mr. Starr, why don't you come downtown and take some pictures? Maybe you could even autograph a few.
Just tell me you've got your uniform.
It's in the car. Thank you, Shelby, thank you.
Thank you, Shelby! Everything worked out. Wayne was great. We won the game, and he got his choice of 2 scholarships, both from schools with very good art departments.
Now, Shelby, about your little adventure into the evidence room.
Yes?
Your grandfather tells me you're very handy with windows.
Oh, well, you do the crime, you do the time. By the way, you should see the finished mural. It looks great. Wayne even made a last-minute adjustment.
Mystery Files of Shelby Woo was shot at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.